I'm going to talk about blockchain, this brief video clip. Blockchain, a relative newbie in the trio of skills that are currently in demand in the industry, other two being fintech and data science, saw its emergence almost a decade ago. It was essentially created or implemented to solve the problem of double spend on the cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Essentially, it's a combination of blocks and cryptocurrencies, which does away with the need for a central server, and the implementation is fairly powerful. In terms of since then, obviously, a lot more cryptocurrencies have got implemented using the same model. In summary, it's essentially a combination of blocks, cryptocurrencies, without the need for a central and a distributed server, which records transactions across various computers, that thereby ensuring that the data cannot be tampered retroactively without the consent of all the participating members. Given the nature of its implementation, it lends itself to being a very powerful technology space for implementation in the financial services space. To give a very simplistic view of that, it's like internet, which emerged almost 2-3 decades ago, where one can implement a lot of application on top of it without knowing the underlying technology. Given the fact that it's very relevant to the financial space, a lot of applications have been built around in that space. Some of the very basic examples which come to mind are, the funds transfer, international funds transfer, where the funds can be transferred instantaneously, as opposed to the current trend of almost a couple of days, or even more sometimes. Other areas are settlements of stocks, where you can kind of do away with the middleman, and settlement can happen instantaneously. Payment systems, settlement systems, electronic wallets, fund transfer, the numerous applications which can use blockchain. KYC and anti-money laundering also areas which have seen a lot of implementation of blockchain. So if you see, there's a huge push towards implementing technology around blockchain in the financial services world. Other areas which are seeing interest from blockchain are in the supply chain audit space, where people are using it to question the quality of the product which the company are claiming they seem to have. And implementation of that is in the the sushi market in the Japanese industry, which is using blockchain and Internet of Things to prove to ensure the quality of product which comes from Indonesia is of certain quality. So essentially, in a sense, it's all about making anywhere where the data needs to be tamper-proof and which cannot be retroactively altered or without the consensus of the participating members is a very powerful medium. The well-known implementation of smart contract, which is the Ethereum, where a simple contract can be made to execute under certain conditions, is a well-known blockchain implementation. In India, there's a fair bit of work going on that. A lot of proof concepts are being built by the financial services world. We've got Bajaj Electricals, who put together a blockchain-based vendor management system which does bill discounting. This has been built in collaboration with the Yes Bank and IBM. We've got Bajaj Alliance, the insurance company, using it for settlement claims. We've got Mahindra and Mahindra doing vehicle registration. Some of the government bodies like Andhra Pradesh government and government of Karnataka exploring registrations, governance, and stuff around property registration and stuff around that, and identity management, which are being explored. So there's a fair bit of opportunity which is likely to emerge, and people should, I think, invest in this skill as a future of what technology is going to be.